So, everybody, we are in Baltimore, Maryland. Well, we're not actually in Baltimore, we're in Lithicum, and we are here with Mr. Media Pope. He is a uh, blogger. Yeah, that's it. And so, we're eating crabs and having a little bit of wine, and it's fantastic to see you. How are you doing, Mr. Pope?
I'm doing lovely. I'm doing lovely. Got crabs in front of me. Some red wine. Can't go wrong with that. I'll
You
drink to that.
you just had a crab cake. Tell me your experience with the crab cake you got from Maryland.
As they say in Richmond, that thing was bump. As they say in New York, that thing was lit. It was all right. You know what I mean? Lump crab meat, had the mustard and all of that. I put it on the cracker. I ate it how I was supposed to eat it. I can't complain. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
Awesome. I'm glad you like them.
Got the best seafood here in Bmore, Lithicum, which is just the next city over. Don't get it twisted. We just on the outskirts of Bmore.
Well, we just got these from Baltimore
We just got them from
on
Baltimore.
Pratt Street.
Yep, from the district. So the crab district,
Mm-hmm.
and they were delicious. And as you can see right now, I'm sitting here indulging. So
So you with Miss Teresa Davis.
yes,
So I can peer in and ask you some questions?
sure,
Because that's what I love to do. You know that.
sure, absolutely.
Let me ask you about this blogging thing. How long were you doing it and what interested you into
Oh.
doing it?
Okay, I just started blogging this year, in 2018, the beginning of the year. I went to my first URL Smack event back in February. I've been to events before that, and I've always had the mind to do it, but I just never got a start. And I remember a movie from back in the days that said, "If you build it, they will come." Field of Dreams was the name of the movie. Which was a good movie. So I said, you know what? I got to build this platform, and I got to push it, and I got to be ambitious, and they will come. So I push for getting out information. You know what I mean? And I'm passionate about it. So I feel as though as long as I remain passionate, as long as I stay ambitious, I'm doing my job, or whatever the case may be. And I welcome the naysayers. I welcome the criticism. I welcome the love. I welcome all of it because I don't like a bunch of yes men. I like people to actually tell me, okay, this is what I didn't like, and this I love that too, because I can't get better within myself if you only telling me I'm doing well or I'm doing good. I like that. I like that encouragement, but at the same time, keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying? Let me know where I could have done better at. That's why I like to keep people around me who would do both, big me up, and also give me some constructive criticism.
What is it that entices you, to do this? Like, do you blog about other things other than rap, or is this just what you focus on?
I do a lot of the I've been a part of the culture for a very long time. Back when T-Rex, I was at the battles. Back when T-Rex was battling on Carson apart. Before it was a paid event. Before the rappers were getting paid, they weren't getting. They would just get in front of this camera and they would spit their best rounds. Now these guys have created a culture out of it, and they really take time out of their lives and articulate a round for an individual. You know what I mean? And in the way that I see hip hop is going now, with the transition of what they call the trap rap and stuff like that. Me being a person that's lyrical myself, I find lyrics within these battle raps. I find I can understand what they're saying, and I like the way they put these metaphors in. Like the guy JC. He's a scholar when it comes to the words he chooses when he's battling a person.
Facts.
Some of them may gotta be harsh and use a lot of cuss words or whatever, and he does too, but at the same time he shows you, look, I can talk to you and cuss you out without cussing because my vocabulary is up here. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like to see people take words and formulate these schemes and stuff like that, and you can hear it in the crowd. People are like, off of mere words. So
Speaking of words,
I like to analyze. I like to be one that can go in front of the camera and break down somebody's lines because I understand these bars and stuff like that.
So speaking of words, you just took me somewhere.
Okay.
When you do your blogs,
Okay.
do we look for you to speak on a level, or do we look for you to speak somewhere where we can be in the middle when you're explaining your blogs, your raps? Like if you watch the battle and you want to explain it, are you gonna layman's term, or are you gonna take us to, what kind of words are you gonna be using?
Okay. I try to do a little bit of both because of I feel like the audience. I don't want to be somebody who tries to go over your head all the time, and I just try to keep it simple as possible. But at the same time, I want to let you know that I can also talk, and that I also have an English language that I can use to express myself. So I give a little bit of both to the audience. You know what I mean? And I keep a happy medium. You know. Basically, what I like to do when I'm doing my blogs, I stay in a good space. I stay unbiased. I try to avoid being personal with the battles, personal lives, and things like that. There's plenty of other people that can talk about that. I choose to stay out of that lane. You understand what I'm saying? So what I do is basically I talk about the actual rounds. I break down the bars, and I give my opinion. You understand? You're not gonna always agree with my opinion, but it is mine, and that's the way I felt, and that's what makes me me. That's what makes me an analyst, and that's why I do what I do, and I just stay in my lane.
So how will we find you on social media? What's your handles on social media?
All right, on Facebook, I'm James Media Pope. On Twitter, I'm Media James with the number 2 behind it, and everything else is James Media Pope. That's Instagram and Facebook.
So I see you're back on social media. Is it like all new to you? Is it foreign language? What is it like now for you for social media?
I was one of the ones that kind of strayed away from social media, but I realized social media is a platform to get you your recognition, to put you out there and help you network with other people. So I use it for that. To answer your question, I'm not really new to Facebook and stuff like that. But when it comes to Twitter and Instagram, I'm fairly new to it, and it's coming along. I'm learning a lot. I'm starting to network with people slowly but surely. I'm getting the recognition, and some people may not always say anything, but I know that they observe my content. The things that I put out slowly but surely, little bit by little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay, I want to change gears a little bit.
Okay, let's change gears.
Just a little bit. What makes you happy? What makes James happy?
What makes James happy? All right, life makes me happy. Being content with life, being free. You understand what I'm saying? And just when I say being free, okay, just knowing that God put you on this earth to just be able to explore, to be able to travel, and not have to worry about this or worry about that, but just having an open mind and a clear understanding. So I just love to have open mind, clear understanding, a free mind. You understand what I'm saying? And be around good people that got my back, and I also have theirs.
Awesome.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's awesome. Let's talk about the females. I heard you once say that women should have their own platform in this, rap game. Tell me about that with the URL rap.
Absolutely. And there is somebody who I noticed that they do have a platform. It's not. I don't think they get the same look that the guys do. Women have always been instrumental in the hip hop culture since day one. I feel as though some of my favorite lyricists are females. For one, Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
She's one of my favorites. You understand what I'm saying? And they got a staple in this game just as much as the men do. And the men have a platform. Women had a platform, but the thing that I was saying, not that they didn't have a platform. The platform that the woman had was Queen of the Ring. What I'm saying is to be ran by a woman in general. You understand what I'm saying? To be more independent. And be able to push the brand just as far as us men.
Wow, that's really noble. That's noble of you, Mr. Pope.
I mean, like I said, I'm unbiased in everything I do. I'm never one-sided. I think I'm fair. You understand? Some people may beg to differ, but that's fine. Okay. I take that too.
I'll play a little game with you, just a little small game. Okay. It's going to be really quick. I'm going to say a few words, and I want you to tell me off the top of your head, off the top of your dome. Mm-hmm. Just react. It could be one sentence, 2 sentences. Okay. Tell me what comes to your mind when you hear this word. Life.
Garden. Soil. What is it? Fruit. joy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me ask you about pain.
Pain, fear, burden, uncomfortableness, just something that, no one wants to endure. Why do we have to have it?
Okay. Hate.
Hate. Oh man, hate is the opposite of life. Ill, ugly,
Mm.
purposeless, without purpose.
Wow.
It shouldn't even exist.
Mm-hmm. Hope.
Hope is a desire that we all choose to have, because without hope, you have nothing to have faith for. You understand what I'm saying? You have nothing to believe in. Hope is aspirations. Hope is, the essential of life to want to thrive and want to live and want to pursue things.
Winning.
Winning is a comfortable place. It's an accomplishment. It's basically, it's just something that you just associate with, and it makes you, happy. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Losing.
Man, nobody wants to lose. Uncomfortable, bothersome, stressful.
Love. What does love mean to you?
God is love. Love is basically just being one with yourself and others. Love is compassion. Love is charity. Love is sharing. Love is caring. Love is the ingredient to a better place, a better person. Love is healing.
That's awesome. What would you tell people back home? I know New York is your birthright.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What would you tell the New Yorkers who are watching you now that you're a blogger now? Like, what would you tell them?
I just say support me. Hear me out. If you watch my videos or whatever the case may be, like it or dislike it, and let me know why you like it. Let me know why you dislike it, and let's build this thing together. This is what I do. This is what I chose to do. Y'all know me. Y'all seen those who know me from whatever. Y'all seen the transitions in my life, from the things that I've been through, the things that I've done, the things that you guys know me for, whatever. Support. Show me love, and I reciprocate the same way. Like I said, I'm not gonna forget where I come from. I'll never forget where I came from. You understand what I'm saying? And I got mad love for everybody.
There you have it. We just got through talking to Mr. James Mediapope on all social media networks, and you can also find me, Teresa Davis, on all your social media networks.
Absolutely.
And it's been real. We got to get to the crabs.
Peace and love.